Hello everyone. Good evening to all of you. And I'm really happy to see all your messages in the comment boxes. It's really wonderful to see all of you. And let us remember, whatever questions you're asking, it'll be addressed only in the next webinar. But still, if anything can be sorted out, we can do immediately. Before that, a moment, please. All right. Let's wrap up. Before going further, let me welcome you all to Viswam Edutech Spelling Bee International Premier League, VSIPL. And before getting further, I just wanted to clarify a couple of things from the messages you're posting in. The first question, writing small letter I in between the forward slashes. It's not a big deal, the short sound of E. For example, hit, H-I-T, hit, E, short E sound. That is the sound. I think somebody has messaged. And somebody has asked for the phonetic transcription for their name. They mentioned their name as Pranavi. It's the combination of both consonant sounds and vowel sounds. Ip, r, a, n, a, v, e. Pranavi. That is the sound it's going to be. And I'll get you the transcription in our next webinar. Otherwise, using your previous learning, you can make your own transcription, I'm sure. So first, before getting into our today's topic, I just wanted to mention the spelling bee structure, the spelling bee competition structure. As I mentioned, we are going to conduct the spelling bee competition at 5 different levels. School level, we prepare a question paper and send to all the schools, and the schools will conduct the exam, and they will select 2 toppers from each class, irrespective of how many sections they have. So those 2 toppers per class will participate in zonal level. Zonal level winners will be participating in regional level. And the regional level winners will participate in national level. The national level champions will get an enormous and a great opportunity to go to United States of America for international spelling bee competition. If you're just normal minded person, you may think, who is going to be in USA, United States of America? But if your thinking pattern or if your attitude is very high and positive, why don't our students, why don't I participate in international level competition? Definitely it's going to be possible. That is the spirit. That is the complete positive attitude you will have. Only school level is going to be written exam, and the rest of the rounds will be oral. We ask the word and the students will spell the word. And for this, we have given a small booklet which consists of 300 words along with their phonetic transcription and their meaning. And obviously, you have to learn all the words. And this book is not everything. From this book, we ask only 50% questions. And the rest of 50% will be from your academic subjects and general reading. We ask the word, as I mentioned. For example, from zonal level, we ask about 5 words or 6 words, out of which 2 words or 3 words from this booklet. and the remaining words will be from your academic English or general reading. So as I mentioned earlier, we don't want to constrain our students with the limited. Our students should expose more and more. That is the reason only 50% questions from this booklet. And also this is going to be the webinar, the preparatory webinar for spelling bee competition. And this we have been conducting from September 1st week, and it goes till January 31st. Initially, we may focus on the phonetic part, phonetic transcription, and the later we are going to discuss much more. As you are consistent in the webinar, you will understand and you will have more learning. Why phonetic transcription we are insisting? That is another important question. When the pronunciation goes wrong, the spelling goes wrong. The spelling and the phonetic transcription, phonetic, is strongly interconnected. That is the reason we wanted our students to understand and learn this phonetic transcription seriously. And I would like to mention one more point. Consistency plays the major role here. 1 or 2 webinars you participate and just make note of it and just keeping it aside and forgetting all these things, that will not help. As I mentioned in a last webinar, whether you want to be an expert in something, either a sport, art, or music, or even in your academic, you have to be consistent. One day, for example, waking up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, and doing meditation, doing yoga, and studying your academics for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and the very next day you sleep up to 8 o'clock, just getting ready and going to school. These things will not help. Whatever we start, whenever we are consistent, success is just a matter of time. So I strongly recommend and suggest consistency is very important for you all. Now, till not phonetic transcription, as I said, in English, all of us know there are 26 alphabet in which vowels and consonants are segregated. There are 5 vowels in English language, and those 5 vowels, they produce 20 sounds. And 21 consonants, they produce 24 sounds. So totally, there are 44 sounds in English language. And it is given by IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. This is a dimension from International Phonetic Association. And International Phonetic Alphabet is only giving us the right pronunciation of each letter and each word. We are following only IPA. And if you want to get into little deep into this, there are 5 vowels which produce 20 sounds, and there are segregated into monophthong and diphthong. Monophthong, they produce 12 sounds in the name of short vowel and long vowels. Short vowel sounds are 7 and long vowel sounds are 5. So totally 12 sounds. And the second segment is diphthong. All of us know mono means it's single. Diphthong means, diff means it's 2. So diphthong means 2 vowel sounds begin with one sound and ends with another sound. Diphthong. For example, O, U, O. E, Y, E. U, U. So starting with one sound and ending with another sound, that is called diphthong. So diphthong, there are 8 sounds. I think we have already discussed about it. And then consonants. Consonants, there are 21 consonants. They produce 24 sounds. And those sounds are segregated into different format. One is called the couples. Couples means 2. One is voiced and another is unvoiced. Voiced consonants, where you will have vibration. If you touch your throat, you will have vibration. That is called voiced consonants. Whereas unvoiced consonants, you will not have vibration. In another word, it is just coming out of your tip of your mouth. Just from your tip of your mouth, it is unvoiced consonants. And then manner of articulation. Manner of articulation, how the manner of pronouncing the sound. So in that segment, we have some sounds. And the next segment is going to be approximants. Approximants means you're controlling the airflow. Not fully, but partly you're controlling the airflow. That is approximants. And nasals. Nasals, it's related to your nose. The sounds which we produce using our nose, they are nasals. So in the name of couples, manner of articulation, approximants, and nasals. In all these 4 dimensions, we have those 24 sounds, the consonant sounds. All right, everyone. Now let's have a small activity. I request all of you to take your pen and paper very quickly. Wonderful. Now we are going to play this word building. All of us know word building, right? I will say the first word. For example, if I say apple, you will write apple. And then I'll give you 30 seconds time, just half a minute. In that 30 seconds, how many words you are able to write? Let us find out. Since we are dealing with the spelling bee, you need to have more words, more vocabulary. Only then you will be very competent for the competition. Now let's take a simple example. If I tell you apple, you will write apple. I will start the timer and you will start writing A-P-P-L-E, the last letter E. Start the word. Next word should be starting E. Apple. Next word, elephant. T. Tiger. R. Rub. B. Ball. L. Lion. Like this, you should start with the ending letter of the previous word. So this is going to be the word building. I hope all of you are ready. The first word I will tell you and I will start the timer. Ready. The first word is going to be English. Well done. Now your time starts now. Start writing as many words as possible. Time started. Well done. Stop writing. Now just check, count the words, how many words you have written in 30 seconds. Wonderful. I hope you all have done a wonderful job. If you are a student, in the viewers, if you are a student, if you write 10 words per 30 seconds, that means you have a strong vocabulary. It's really good. At the same time, if you're a teacher, you should have written 15 words, minimum 15 words per 30 seconds. For students, we approximately calculated 3 seconds per word. And for teachers, 2 seconds, one word. If you're not reaching this 10 words or 15 words, that means you need to develop much more. So please plan accordingly. Now this is going to be our review time. We have been discussing, last week we discussed about consonants couples. Last time we saw the sound ib, b sound. and p sound, k sound, and g sound. Now let us see what further we have. The consonants couples, I told you the difference between voiced consonants and unvoiced consonants. B sound. It is voiced consonants. When you pronounce this b sound, you will have vibration in your throat. That is the reason that is a voiced consonants. For example, bear, bat, bear, beer, book, baked. Whereas unvoiced consonants, it's p sound. P. It is just coming from the edge of your mouth. P. Poor, pen, pan, past, piano. The next sound we saw, d sound, id, under, dog, door, desk, played. So d sound, it's voiced one. And the unvoiced one, the couple for d is t, t sound, toy, top, table, today, tall. So these sounds we had seen in the last week. I hope all of you understood. Between the voiced and unvoiced consonants, only one difference, you will have vibration in your throat. That is voiced consonants. Whereas unvoiced consonants, you will not have the vibration in your throat. You yourself can check touching your throat while pronouncing certain words, both voiced and unvoiced. Wonderful. Now, before getting into today's learning, I just wanted to clarify certain questions, some questions from our last webinar. The first question, could you please provide the given words along with the phonetic letters? I'm not exactly sure. Provided words. What words are provided? I just wanted a little more clarity. I kindly request you to post your comments or messages with little clarity. I kindly request, please do that, because I'm not sure which words you mean. The second question, should we learn the meaning in the book? Not at all required. The spelling bee competition is only with the spelling. At the same time, if our students learn the meaning, it's a great advantage. They can master the English communication, English language. So it's up to our students whether they want to learn the meaning or not learn the meaning. It's up to them. We strongly recommend read the meaning as well. But only spelling will do for the competition. The next question, my doubt is from booklet only, spelling or meaning also? As I mentioned, booklet is not everything, first point. From the booklet, we ask only 50% questions, and the rest of 50% is from their academic English and general reading, current affairs, whatever. Only 50% from the booklet. And the previous answer belongs to this answer as well. They need not learn the meaning. They just master the words, the spellings of the words. That will do. The next question, what is the meaning of mature? Just by looking at the question, I was thinking somebody is making a trick out of me. They are asking me the meaning. I'm not dictionary at the same time. Mature, everyone understands. When something, I mean a plant or animal, when they cross certain stage, they start, it's not about them, they start building something little stronger. Their mental power or the physical power, whatever you can call it as, they start thinking or building their own. That stage is called mature or maturity. The next question, should we learn all the words? Absolutely. There are only 300 words given in the booklet, and apart from that is only 50% questions, and the remaining 50% questions from various other dimensions. So they should learn all these 300 words, plus they should master their academic subjects as well. To be very strong, competent, this is must. Simple example or simple logic. Now we have academic subjects and we take a lesson. From lesson about 10 questions or 15 questions will be there. Should the students learn all the 10 questions or 15 questions to appear in the exam? Obviously, yes. Out of 10 or 15 questions, the student may get 1 or 2. So absolutely, the student should learn all the words without any questions. And I'm very happy about some of you because you post your the scores from the assessment in the comment box. It's really nice. Again, I repeat the same statement. These are coming from only few people, only some people. I request all the people, either you attend the assessment or you may not attend the assessment. It's up to you. But if you participate in the assessment, I kindly request you to post your score. That will give a boost for us and for you as well. What if someone thinks, oh, I got only 3 out of 8, 2 out of 8, or 1 out of 8? What other people will think? Just ask yourself, so what? So I'm very happy about these people, but I kindly request all the people to post your scores, the assessment scores, in the comment box itself. That will help and that will motivate us much more. So thank you all very much. If you have not participated in the last webinars, I kindly request you to subscribe to Viswam Edutech YouTube channel, official channel, so that you will be able to visualize, you will be able to download those videos, and you can show to your students whenever time permits or whenever you want to show. Wonderful. So what is going to be our new learning for today? As we discussed, we have been discussing, last week we discussed about the couples, and this week also we are discussing about the other couples. There are 4 couples. Last week we saw 2, and this week we are going to see 2. This week the first couple is, one of the couples is K sound. K. It is written only small k in between 2 forward slashes. Let us see some examples. It's cat, cake, cup, kite, key, coat, clock, coin, cook, cold. The k sound. If you just take one word, cat, ik, a, it, cat. Ik, a, ik, cake. Let us see the second set of example. Car, keep, kind, king, kid, kick, kitchen, cotton, cupboard, costume. K sound. Same. The first word you take, C-A-R, ik, or, car. The last set of examples, capital, character, cancel, correct, collect, concept, country, culture, critical, communicate. K sound. And one thing I wanted to mention here, see, more than 90% the sound is K sound. Only seldom, very minimal places it is S sound. For example, C-A-L-L, it's call. C-E-L-L, it's cell. Only in minimum places, C sounds S sound. Maximum, it is only K sound. The couple for K is G, G sound, G. It is written G, small g, in between 2 forward slashes. The sound is G or ig. The example words: go, game, good, give, garden, gold, girl, guess, gum, grow. The next set of words: ground, green, group, guide, grade, great, gray, gate, gas, general. The last set of words: gentle, geography, gestures, giant, giraffe, genius, gym, garment, glance, glory. So these words have g sound, g sound. And generally, commonly mispronounced words, I can see gesture. It's not gestures, gestures. And the next word, giraffe, giraffe. When I observed our students, they pronounce as giraffe. It's not giraffe, it's giraffe. Just if sound at the end, giraffe. Wonderful. The next couple we're going to see is if sound. If, f. Writing small f, small letter f in between two forward slashes. If sound. F. Fan, fish, face, foot, fast, fire, farm, fall, father, finger. And in the last couple of webinars, people asked the difference between a and o. You can find in these two words. It's F-A-L-L and F-A-T-H-E-R. Father, a, just a sound. F-A-L-L, fall, oh. You wide open your mouth and construct your lips alone into O shape. Fall. That is the difference between a sound and o sound. There is a slight difference. The next set of examples: forest, funny, food, fight, fever, furniture, flower, fraction, fortune, fiction. And the last set of words: feather, future, festival, finger, famous, fault, faint, feature, flexible, fashion. So all these words have the sound f sound or if sound. And the couple for this is if, v, if. My suggestion, whenever you pronounce the letter V, just bite your lower lip. V, v. The example words. When you try to practice these words, you can just observe yourself. You're biting your lower lip and pronouncing it. It's very, voice, visit, value, vegetable, victory, village, violent, volunteer, volume. So make sure you bite your lower lip for V. The next set of words: vacation, vehicle, venture, version, vertical, vivid, violet, valuable, view, virtual. And the last set of words: volunteer, valley, vehicle, wise, version, vote, vivid, venture, violin, visitor. It's not sir sound, it's z sound. It's not visitor, it's visitor. Z sound is visitor. So all these words have the sound v, iv or v sound. Make sure whenever it is in the beginning of the sentence or end of the sentence or middle of the sentence, make sure you bite your lower lip. It's v. Remember that. It will make a huge difference in your pronunciation. So let's go for better understanding. The mixture of all the couples. First, the couples k sound and g sound. Ik and ig. Ik, it is unvoiced. Ig, it is voiced. When you pronounce ig, g sound, you will have vibration. When you pronounce k sound, you will not have vibration. So let us see the first example. Karen kicked the coin near the green garden. Karen kicked the coin near the green garden. So k sound and g sound. The next example. Gary gave a cake to Kate for her birthday. Gary gave a cake to Kate for her birthday. G sound and k sound. Great. And the next couples, f sound and v sound. F, if and if. The fast ferry flew over the vast valley. The fast ferry flew over the vast valley. 5 funny villagers found a van. 5 funny villagers found a van. If and if sounds. Wonderful. Let us make much more understanding. Mixture of all these 4 sounds. K sound and g sound. F sound and v sound. All these 4 sounds together. Let us see some examples. Kevin gave 5 green fruits. Kevin gave 5 green fruits. The clever frog moved very fast. The clever frog moved very fast. Move, M-O-V-E-D. The V is coming in the middle, but still you need to try biting your lower lip. Moved. You will find a huge difference in your pronunciation. The clever frog moved very fast. A kind girl found a colorful vase. A kind girl found a colorful vase. V-A-S-E, when you pronounce it separate, when it comes as a separate word, vase we say, but it's vase. Vase. A flower vase. A flower vase. The pronunciation is vase. And the next example, the brave calf kicked the gate. The brave calf kicked the gate. Brave, bite your lower lip. Calf, kick the gate. Wonderful. I thought you all understood very well about these 4 sounds today. 2 couples. Now it's time for the assessment. All of you ready? Pick up your pen and notepad or paper very fast. And I kindly request all of you to post your scores in the comment box so that we will understand what is your understanding. And I request especially the teachers to participate in this, because only when teachers become perfect, our students will become perfect. All of you ready? Now, these are the phonetic transcription. I want you to write the answers. Just start writing 1, 2, 3, 4 in numbers. Write only the answers. You need not write this transcription. Looking at the transcription very carefully, try to pronounce yourself and try to write the answer. Your time starts now. Just 30 seconds. Wonderful. Time up. Finish writing. Time up. I'm going to show the answers. Let us see. And all of us know, if you learnt much, then you will realize everyone is a student. Not for a particular time. Throughout their life, we are learning. Previously, when I visited a school, one madam rightly mentioned, whatever we know, it is only little. There are much more things to learn. That is rightly said. So, if you bring it in a proverb, known is little, unknown is an ocean. So, an ocean type of dimension, we need to learn more. Now, I want you to be the student and the teacher by yourself. Now, correct your answers with these all answers given here. Look at the screen and check your answers. Let me see how many marks you're going to score in today's assessment. Wonderful. Please put your marks out of 8. How many marks you scored in your notebook first, and then in the comment box second, now or later. Now I'm just thinking of something I need to discuss with my management. At the final stage, we are going to have a competition. In that competition, whoever gets full marks, for them, we are going to give a prize. And I wanted the immediate answer along with your sheet in the comment box. Only then we can trust. Otherwise, just 5 minutes, if you Google, you will get all the answers. And if somebody wants to get name or fame, that is the easiest way and the shortcut method. I don't want that to happen. Be genuine, not to somebody else, but to ourselves. I hope all of you have put your marks, put your score, and congratulations. My hearty congratulations on behalf of Viswam Edutech for all whoever participated. Either you got 8 out of 8 or 1 out of 8. For everyone, my hearty congratulations. I repeat the statement again. If you have scored just 1 or 2 out of 8, just tell yourself, this is just beginning. If you scored 7 or 8 out of 8, still you tell yourself, this is just beginning. So having said that, thank you all very much for your wonderful time and wish you a happy weekend, and let us hope to meet soon. Let us meet in our next webinar. Thank you all.